Hi, Valley here. I thought it's about time I did a video. Unfortunately, I hurt my back, so it really made it quite difficult to be consistent over the last month. But anyway, here I am, and I thought today that I would share some insights with using the bioresonance scanner around when we drink alcohol, and for me anyway, eat chili, how it can stress the body. So I'm just going to actually share with you my screen and show you the results of that. So just bear with me whilst I find it. Okay, so we're looking at the arteries, or basically the capillaries that supply the brain with blood, and this is part of the brain that you can see on the right hand side. And this is a scan that I did on the 7th of March. Actually, it wasn't after alcohol, but it's very, very similar. It was after eating chili. And I know for me, chili is not a good thing for me to eat. But it's really interesting how it actually inflames, or I can't say inflames, but stresses the brain. And so that's the scan on the 7th. And then I did one today, and you can see quite the difference there. So I won't understand the numbers as yet, but 6 is the highest level of stress that's represented in this scanner. And the stress level starts at 4. 2, which you don't see any of them, is normal, and 3 is the edge of normal, and 1 is the edge of normal as well when you get those numbers. And if we have a look at this diagram, this is actually one after applying the metatherapy, which actually puts the frequencies back into those tissues, the correct frequencies, and it's just really retraining the body. And I'll just show you the gut as well, because that's really interesting, especially when it comes to detoxing and healing the gut. So let me just get right down. We're looking at the wall, which is the deepest, or one of the deepest levels. So you can see here, you can see the 2s, which are normal. You can see the 1s and the 3s, the edge of normal. And you can see the wall here at the top with the 5s on it, which is showing that the ball of the colon's stressed after having chili. Curry, in fact. And there you go. There's my scan today. So it's quite different. Um, and there's the methodology really didn't make any difference very much. But yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you. So it gives you some insight. I was kind of really blown away that after I had quite a bit of alcohol, which I don't normally do, just a few, well, it was probably last year now, that I couldn't believe how stressed, because all my brain scans look really good. Like they were probably, I think if I remember right, it was the highest level of stress was 4, and it was plenty of 2s, 3s in there. And then after I had this overload of alcohol, which is very unusual for me. Honestly, it took about 3 weeks for that to actually come back into much more balanced state after actually using the methatherapy on it. Yeah, it was kind of a huge uh, wake up, really, just to understand that how in stress causing alcohol is. And for me, I don't know, obviously, it would be for everyone in regard to chili, but definitely for me, it is as well. Anyway, I thought you might find this interesting to give you an idea of what, for these particular items, how it can stress the body. But of course, there'll be lots of other types of foods that we eat that do stress the body, and I find I see that quite regularly. For instance, with the gastric glands, which are in the stomach. Let me just find mine, and I know they were quite stressed to start with. Although I did actually, looks like I deleted the 7th, but so this is gastric glands, and then the stomach, and they produce your digestive enzymes. And what I find a lot with people is if they come and see me for a scan and they're very stressed, then I do ask, well, have you had sugar? Or have you had coffee? Anything inflammatory will actually stress the organs of the body. So it's really good to understand that the foods we take in do have an impact on the body, of course. And I would say that it's causing inflammation, but from this perspective, all I can say really is that it's called stress to the organs. And I see that a lot, not only with the gastric glands, but also the pancreas is the same as well. Um, yeah, so I thought I'd just share it because it's really interesting, and maybe it'll help you to understand a bit more about what we eat and the effects on the body. Oh, and if you enjoy my videos, I'd really appreciate it if you share them. Thank you. Bye.